Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. From wherever you're watching this video, welcome back to my channel, Accounting Simplified, where we help small business entrepreneurs learn simple accounting and recording formats and methods for their daily transactions, and also guide you on business strategies to help you grow your business. That is why we are here. Now, these strategies I'll be sharing really work. We have gone quite far with respect to the transaction recording, how you should record the daily transaction. We have done the needful. We have a few more to cover in the next videos, but today I'll be talking about strategies that would help us grow our business, just to spice things up a little bit. Now, these strategies I'll be sharing, they really work. However, it requires your commitment. You must be committed to the strategies. That is the only way you can see it yield the results. If you start a business and you think that all the customers will run coming to your shop, you could be lucky, but you require some level of commitment to make that happen. So I want to encourage you to have the spirit of commitment, that you should be committed in ensuring that you put these strategies I'll be giving you into practice, and then you will see result. If you're not going to be committed to it, I'll be very honest with you, you might not see any result. You must sow a seed, you must do something, and then people would want to see your product. So it requires hard work. It's not as if you have to sweat, but you must be committed in doing what is required to see the results you are looking for. I'll be very honest with you, because we want our businesses to grow, and you must put the required work for it to grow. And you'll be so happy seeing that, yes, at the end of the day, the work you put was not a waste of time. Are you together? All right, just like I said earlier, just like, for instance, a woman who wants to be a wife, she must have certain attributes to attract the right man. And then she must have a certain characters to keep that man also. So it is with our business. We must have the right character to business to attract the right customers, and then the right character to keep those customers. And one of those characters that I'll be talking about, which is also a strategy in growing your business, is that you must be friendly. Before I continue, if you know you are getting value for your time, please hit the subscribe bell, like and share, and write a comment. Write something that you have learned, or write something that you want more clarification on, and we'll be glad to reply your comments. All right, let's continue. Now, you must be friendly. If you have a business, you must be friendly. You must know how to talk to your customers. See, human beings are emotional beings. You should be able to speak to their soul. Are we together? If you keep a very mean atmosphere or mean attitude, nobody will come to your shop. I tell you, my brother, my sister, you must be friendly. You must see people and greet them with a smile. Good morning, madam. Good morning, sir. How's your day? I sell baby products, so these ones are the best. They are the best of all the best, and you're going to really like buying my product. And the price is very affordable, sir. Okay, this one, just touch the pampers and see how good it is. So you must be friendly. You must be able to speak to your customers. You must speak words that elevate them in your communication while trying to convince them to buy your product, because there are several people selling the same product. It is how you speak to your customer that will make that customer be your loyal customer, that will make that customer want to buy from you instead of someone else that is selling the same product. So friendliness is one character you must have when speaking to your customer. Speak words that elevate them. Speak words of goodness into their heart. And then you should know how to market your product. You must know your products well. I say what? You must know your products well. You must know what they can do for the customer. And you must know how to present that product to your customer. Like the earlier instance I gave, my pampers is the best though. If you touch it, it's soft, smooth on the baby's skin, and the baby will not have any rash. In fact, once you flap the sticker, it will just stick very smoothly. And if I am a mother, in fact, I'm a mother, but if someone were to market a product like that to me, do you think I will not be moved to buy that product from that customer? I'll be moved. Are we together? So friendliness is very important. Knowing your products well is important, and how to present that product. Most people are in business and they're not making so because they're not friendly at all. They come to their store, they don't greet anybody, they don't greet their neighbor, they just go and sit down in their shop. How do you know somebody will know that you're selling a product when your mouth is shut? You must make your office have some kind of noise. Put some music, put some jams. We have a speaker phone, something to make your environment lively. And people will be attracted. They want to know what is happening here. And when they come closer, they will see your product. And then with the way you speak to them, they will buy your product. Are we together? Because you're there to make money. You're not there to just leave your house and come and sit down in your shop. No, you want to make sales. So you need to make your environment homely, make it friendly, make it inviting. Smile at your customer, greet your customer, tell them how good your products are. Another thing is that your product must be of high value. You cannot put a product on your shelf that is not of the expected standard and then you want someone to buy that product. No. In fact, you have discouraged that customer, because once a customer buys a product that is not good from your shop, there is a very slight likelihood that that customer is going to come again to your shop. But just the very first time the person comes and the impression he or she gets from your product is a wonderful experience, the product is of high value, you are nice to the customer, the experience was warm, the customer will come again. See, those in hair business are the ones that have learned how to keep customers. Why do you think a particular person goes to a particular salon over and over and over and over and over again? Meanwhile, there are other shops who giving the same hair service, but the person would rather go to a particular hair stylist. Why? The person can make the hair very well. So the person has a required skill. Now, in the case of hair business, you are producing a service, you're selling a service, not a product. Are we together? So it's the same thing as applicable here. You must know your product well, or you must know the service well. In the case of service production, you're the one providing the service, so you must know it well. If it's making hair, you must know it well. If it's sewing clothes, you must know it well. Whatever is the service you're producing, you must know it well. Because people want value. People are willing to spend money, but they want to know that they're getting value for their money. So your product or your service must be of high value. And you also must have the right attitude. Some customers might come into your shop shouting. When you see that customer, what you do is that you pipe down low. You smile at that customer. You don't also react because the customer, you begin to shout at the customer. You've lost that customer. That customer will end up insulting you. But if a customer walks in shouting, you just say, "Oh God, calm down now." You work on his emotions. You speak to him, you say, "Oh God, calm down. What is the reason for this shouting? God has blessed you. See, you're looking so fine, so fresh, almost." By the time you finish hyping that customer will calm down. And the person will say, "My sister, no vex. So is that stupid man that caused me to be offended. Don't be offended." You can now tell him what you sell. So you must exercise patience. Don't be in a hurry. You must be polite. You must be very polite. Use words that elevate your customers. And then you see that the customer will be very, very happy. And then the customer experience is one very important thing that is very important to customers. The experience they have while in your shop or while you selling a product from them. That is what will make them to come back. You must have the attitude of giving them the right experience. You must have the attitude of being friendly, nice, soft-spoken, smile at them. That whole experience will make them want to come back again. Nobody sees a good thing and doesn't want a good thing, no. It is only normal that if you go to a shop and you're treated well, with niceness, with goodness, you would want to go back again for that same experience. So you must know how to treat your customers. You must know how to speak to them politely. That is the how. Speak to them politely. Speak words that elevate them. Even if they're offended, find words to calm them down. And by the time you speak to their soul, they will calm down. And then you must know your products very well. So these are the things and the characters you must have to be able to sell your product. If you're getting value for your time, please click on the subscribe button, share and like this video. So let's continue. Now, besides having the right character for you to attract your customers and keep your customers, you must know your target audience. You must know who you want to sell your product to. You must know their age group. You must know where you can find them. And then once you know where you can find them, it will help you sell your product effectively without wasting your time. Using the instance of baby product which I have been using, you must know your core customers. And who are the customers in the case of baby products? Your customers are mothers. Mothers, you must know where to find these mothers. Mothers are from age 20 and above. You could find mothers in the church, find mothers in the marketplace, find mothers in the salon, find mothers in the school. Wherever it is you can find mothers, you have to meet them there and do strategic marketing. We call this smart marketing. If you notice you have products and you're not selling those products, then you should know that that place you're selling to sell that product is not the best place for you. If you cannot change the location of your shop to, for instance, if you're selling baby product, you're not staying in a home environment, like where a resident is, like a residential environment, that's when people are more likely to buy your baby product. If you're able to sell in a residential environment, people are more likely to buy from you. If you have schools within that environment, that is called smart marketing. You can speak to the principal and say, I want to sell my baby product to your mothers. I know that to be people that have children in either crèche or pre-nursery that are interested in buying Pampers. So you should be able to know where to sell your products. You should be able to meet those schools and discuss with the owner of the school and say, I will give you a discount or I will give you a commission of XYZ for every baby Pampers I sell. It doesn't mean you're going to bring the Pampers to the school itself, but you can just haven't told the principal about your idea. If he or she agrees, you can now put like small flyers in the school, in the nursery classes, and give to those teachers and tell them you would give them a commission. And then you'll be able to get those mothers to buy those products because people want to buy products of high value and then they are not so expensive. Like for instance, working class mothers, sometimes they don't have the time to go to the market. So it's either if they know that they can buy baby Pampers from the school, picking their children to be aware of also buying the baby Pampers. So you should also bring your product close to the school. Maybe towards close of time, you just stay around with your Pampers. And then, because if you inform the school about your intention, they will not see you as intruding the environment. Once the mother is leaving the school, they will see your Pampers and they'll pick and buy. That is called what? Smart marketing. Smart what? Marketing. So you must know the location of where you can find your customers. You must know where you're going to see them. You can't have products in the shop and you're not selling them. You want to sell those products. If Muhammad do not go to the mountain will go to Muhammad. So you carry your baby Pampers and go to those schools. Just stand by the gate towards close of time. You just stand, but you must have told the principal about your intention. You can make small flyers that won't cost you so much money, and then give the teachers and tell them to please, when parents come, please help me tell them that I sell these baby Pampers. Or you can just put a small sticker on their wall in the classroom. Are we together? And then you see people who come to buy from you. So these are the strategies you should use when marketing your product to encourage more growth. I hope we're getting value for our time. So knowing your target customer is very important. The location where you're going to find them. Are we together? All right. So that is number one. Number two strategy, besides having character, you must know your target market. You must understand who you're selling this product to. And then when they come to you, you're going to add, like I said. So those are the strategies. Those are the strategies you'll be using. Are we together? Okay, so other things you can do besides what I've talked about earlier on, smart marketing, is you must be consistent in the value that you deliver to your customer. You cannot, for instance, have a high value product today on your shelf, and tomorrow that customer comes and then the product that you have on your shelf is not the same value that he or she bought the last time. He or she might not come back. So you should be consistent with the value of the product that you present on your shelf. In fact, you should be getting better in the value. If you cannot be consistent, then don't go down. Instead, go higher in the value of the product that you produce, in the value of the service that you give your customers. And that is why you must always keep learning. Check online, see what others are doing differently and is working for them. And you can apply it in your own business. Nobody is a master of all knowledge. All of us keep learning every day. Are we together? So your value must be consistent. If you can get higher, the better, but don't get lower. So that is another tip you must know when attracting your customers. The value of your product must be consistent. Another thing is that you should be passionate. Very passionate. Passionate means you're enthusiastic, you're happy, you're zealous. When someone comes to your shop, they should see you being very happy. Do you understand? That happiness and passion that you have is going to pass on to that customer, and that customer will always want to come to your shop instead of going to another shop to buy your product. So we talked about smart marketing earlier on, and then we gave the instance of, for instance, selling those products in school, because that's the areas you see mothers going. They go to school to pick their children. Are we together? If you've not watched that video, please check and see. This is a continuation of that video. Are we together? Now, another thing you should consider, another thing that you should add to your business is that you should talk about online presence. Online presence is very important. Everybody now is online. There is nobody now that doesn't have an Android phone. Most people even buy their things online. They don't even go to the physical stores to buy their things. They go online. So as much as possible, you should have online presence. Have a WhatsApp page. You can join WhatsApp business, and then you post your products there regularly. Describe how the products are being used. Do a video, a content. WhatsApp has a 1 minute update, which you can use that 1 minute to talk about your product. No matter how small, you're reaching more people. Are we together? People are doing everything now online. So you should be on that online background, on that online train. Have a Facebook account where you market your product. Have a TikTok account where you market your product, talk about your product. That way, more people will know about the product you offer, and you could be lucky, you will get people to buy your product online. Are we together? Another thing you should consider doing is buying your products in bulk. If you buy your products in bulk, there is more likely that you get it at a cheaper rate after you have negotiated with the supplier. Now, if you buy your product at a cheaper rate, you're going to have the opportunity to sell your own product at a cheaper price compared to other prices, but you will still make profit. So that is why you can buy your products in bulk from your supplier, buy, and then negotiate a cheaper price, tend to give you a discounted price. With that, you can sell your product at a cheaper price. Everybody wants to save money, so instead of going to shop A, they'll come to your shop. Why? Because yours is cheaper and the same value. Are we together? So that's another thing you should consider doing. So another thing you should do is give things like promotion, discounts. People love discounts. They say, I will make it on your belly, but people love discounts. Whenever people hear buy 3 get 1 free, people are more likely to go there to buy. So give discounts for your products. And that is why you should buy them at a cheaper rate, at a discounted price from the supplier. That way you can also sell, and then at a discounted rate, excuse me, and then you'll be able to make more sales. So try and see ways you can give discounts to your customers. And like I said earlier, that is by buying them at a more reduced price from your supplier, so you can now sell at a discounted price and still make profit to your customers. Are we together? Another very important thing you should do is you should encourage your customers to tell other people about your products or your service. Just encourage them. Do you like the product I render to you? You say yes, okay. Then after that, you can tell them to do a testimony. Many people have Android phone now. So as a customer is buying the product, you can ask him, sir, do you like this product? He'll tell you why, yes. Why do you like it? That person is testifying why he or she likes your product. There and then you can do a video, but with the customer's permission. And you can post that on your YouTube page, on your WhatsApp status, on your TikTok account. That way, people are seeing that it's not just you that are talking about your product, but others too like your products. Are we together? Another very important thing you can do, you can collaborate with other business owners, people that sell products that can be used together with your products. Like for instance, if you sell baby pampers, you can find someone that sells baby wipes and collaborate with them. Are we together? That way, anybody that buy baby pampers also buy wipes, and vice versa. Anybody that buy wipes will more likely buy pampers. So we can collaborate with them, maybe do a flash sale together. Are we together? All these things don't cost money. I'm giving you tips that doesn't involve you spending more money because they're trying to make profit, not to spend more money. So you can collaborate with somebody that sells wipes. Just have your shop near his or her shop and tell that person, please, I sell pampers. If customer come, tell them that your neighbor sells pampers. You too, you tell your neighbor that, tell your customer that, my neighbor sell wipes. That way, both of you are what? Collaborating, and your business will be growing. Are we together? Another way you can increase your customer base is by having your customers' data. If a customer comes to your shop, as much as possible, if he or she is going, get a receipt and let the customer fill that receipt. Now, receipt booklet has duplicate. The customer should have his phone number there. Are we together? On that receipt booklet. Now, you're going to use the phone numbers of this customer to reach out to them. To do what? To inform them when you have new stock. You can send them good wishes, happy new month messages. Are we together? Have a relationship with them beyond just buying and selling. Let them see you as friends. Are we together? Not to the extent that you can afford to help them. I'm not saying about financial assistance, I'm like advice. Like for instance, if you're a pharmacy owner, people go to pharmacy shops to buy drugs. That is one business that has high potential of retaining customers because if in fact every business have that potential. But why I want to use the issue of pharmacy, the example with pharmacy that people come and they ask questions. They don't just buy a drug. They want to ask the pharmacist. They want to buy XYZ drug. Is it good? Is there a better product? So the pharmacist doesn't just act as someone selling a product, but serve as an advisor. Are we together? So if you can know more details about your product, you can advise your customer on the right product to buy in your shop. And that way the person will see you like a consultant, so to say. Are we together? So you're developing a relationship between just buying and selling, beyond just buying and selling. You're more like a consultant. And then if you can use the phone numbers of the customer wisely by sending them happy birthday messages, that is where I talk about you being friendly. In that conversation with them, not on the first instance, so maybe like on the second or third instance, they come to buy something from your shop and say, uncle, I was born in the month of January. Which month were you born in? They will just tell you, you will know it. That way you can send them happy birthday messages and other good wishes. During Christmas, send them messages so they can, you're reminding them about your presence. Do you notice that banks always send you happy birthday message? Why are they doing that? To let them that they care about you. Are we together? So businesses should also be able to imbibe such tips. You should have the contact of your customer as much as possible, their phone numbers, and then send them messages often. That way, you have a likelihood of them referring themselves back to you. They will come back and they will buy product. Why? Because they feel that you care about them. Are we together? And then another very important tip is that you must always keep learning. Nobody knows it all, like I said earlier on. Keep learning. Open your mind to new tips, new tricks. Go on YouTube, Google how to grow your business like you're watching my video right now. The same thing, there are other videos, so you can also learn one or two things so that you can increase your sales. I've been talking. Want to buy me a bottle of malt? Please, I take malt. Malt is the best malt drink. All right, we've come to the wrap of this program today. I want to thank you so very much for making our time to have tuned into this channel. Hope you have learned something and hope you're going to put it into practice. Please tell me in the comment section which of these strategies will you be applying, and then I'll be glad if you can tell me the feedback of your application and what the results was like. Business is very good, my brother. Business is very, very good, but you must be committed. And I know that if you try these tips, you're going to see that your sales are going to increase. Wish us all a very beautiful and a blessed day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And then hit on the notification bell so you can know when I have new videos. See you in my next video where I'll be talking about how to determine if you're making real profit in your business or loss. I'll be teaching you the easy way to determine that on a monthly basis. Have a beautiful day.